Hi friends, prime numbers are having only two factors. One is 1 and the other one is the number itself. The prime numbers are divisible by exactly two natural numbers. It is 1 and the number itself. Now we'll try in PHP how to generate a prime numbers, or we'll check whether the number is a prime or not. We are inside our PHP area, so we'll start with a variable n1. This is the number what we are going to check. We have taken it as 18. You can take it any other value. So let's first set one flag. So this flag will be checking whether it is 0 or 1. So if anywhere we get a division, then we'll make it 1. So let's move up a bit here. Here we'll start with a for loop. We'll start from I equal to 2, because the reason is 1 will not include, because 1 is anyway will be divisible by it will divide, and so it is not in our range of checking. So again we'll say dollar $i equal to, we'll move up to n1 by 2 only. The reason is beyond half of the number there won't be any factor of it, or we can't there is no point in further checking, because that won't be divisible by the number. So if I'll say 100, so I can, anything I divide after beyond 50, any number, it will definitely, it is not going to be perfectly divided by 100. So we will not use more, so only up to half of the number if you check, that's enough. So then let's increase it. I plus plus, this is the variable. Inside this loop will be dividing it and checking the, we'll taking the modulus of it and finding out what's the, is it equal to 0 or not. See this one, n1 modulus, now this is $i. So the value will 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, it will keep on checking. Equal to 0, any point it is divisible perfectly, then it will be equal to 0. At this particular point, what we will do, we'll make the flag as 1. So it is no more flag 1, means there is, we already found it is not that it is divisible by that particular number, so it is not a prime number now. So what we will do, no need to further continue, we'll break the for loop. So we'll break it. So this is how we'll save some processing time also, because say you are checking 18 now, so first you will start with 2. So 2, yes, it is divisible. So 0, there is no point in further checking in 3, 4, 5, 6, because the break will come out of the loop. So that's why this will be faster. Now based on the flag value, we'll give the message. We'll say if flag equal to 0, so this flag is equal to 0, then we'll say echo, yes, this one is a prime number. Fine. Now let's just copy this. Now let it go up. Fine, here else paste this. This is not a prime number. Sorry, this is not a prime number, because it is the flag is became 1 because of this particular. So this is how we have checked a particular number. You can change this number value also. Change this to check another number. Let's just see what's the output of it is. We'll come here, refresh this. 18 is not a prime number. Let us change it here. Let's put 19 here. What happens? Is it a prime number or not? 19 is a prime number. So like that you can check any number. But let us try to add a form here, so users can use the form to enter any number, then we will tell it's a prime number or not. We'll receive the value here. So n1, we are using post method, so we'll get it here. Finally, okay. Now we'll say create the form method equal to post, action is same, this page only we are submitting, so action is blank, we kept it. Now the input type equal to text, now name equal to n1, and value will take it from the whatever value equal to, we'll say this is n1. So this is a sticky form. You can read our video tutorial on what is a sticky form and how to use it. Now input type equal to submit, value equal to submit. So that's all. So our form is ready. Now whatever value we'll get it, will further continue with that. So let's try this, how this works. Prime, yeah, so let's say 54 is not a prime number. Okay, fine. 53, what about 53? 53 is a prime number. Fine. So this is how a sticky form we can use, and whatever number we input it, this, our program will tell that whether it's a prime number or not. Now let's go for printing a range of numbers less than 100 or up to 100. Let's print it so you can extend it further. Now for that purpose, we'll remove this. This also will remove. We'll create another for loop. For we'll use variable j here. J will start from 2 and continue. So we'll start in that we are excluding 1 because it's not a prime number. So $j less than equal to 100. You can increase this beyond if you want, 200, 300, 500, any value you can increase it. $j plus plus. Now here we'll say this, will delete this and bring it here. So we have now $j value will keep on changing and will go on checking. So before that, let's n1 equal to $j. Fine. So this 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, the value will go up to 100. Now here the n1 value, but here what you will do, will only print the prime numbers, will not go for what is not a prime number, because more numbers are not prime. So here we'll delete this part, else part. Now here also we'll just print the number and a space will give after this. That's all. So let's see. So only the prime numbers where the flag is 0. Flag 0 means this remainder or this modulus value equal to 0. So this modulus holds the key, this modulus value whatever we are taking. This is a remainder of a division of a number. So n1 divided by this variable I, if it is 0, so this is that will set the flag as 1, and that is not a prime number. So let's see how it works. We'll refresh this. Sorry, continue. Yeah, here is the series 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 11, like that. All the prime numbers up to less than 100, sorry, is displayed here. 97 is the highest prime number, less than 100. So if you have any questions, you can put it in the question box below. So we'll try to further improve it.